Hello and welcome everybody, this is the Harbinger, this is Wingspan's Team Edition, and this is my opening hand. So, what do we have here? We have the Willie-Wagtail. The Willie-Wagtail is considered a pretty good bird, as it lets you draw cards without needing to be in the wetlands. However, it also has the drawback that if you pop a good card in the bird feeder, nor in the bird tray, and you can't pick it up, then of course the opponent will have the first opportunity to do that. So combining that with the violet green swallow is actually pretty good, because it gives you the opportunity to first flush the bird tray for new cards, and if you can't pick up the good one, you can do it with the violet green swallow afterwards. And if you don't get any good card with the Willie-Wagtail, you can always just cycle it with the violet green swallow as well. So I will be taking these two cards. To play them both, we would need to have something in the grasslands there. So I will probably also pick up the red kite here. Now we play the violet green swallow first, so we could cycle something and possibly pick up something from the bird feeder, but neither of these cards also go in the grasslands. Let's take the red kite, and for good measure, just to have a card to cycle first round, let's also pick up the yellow-bellied sapsucker and take one vertebrae for the violet green swallow that we're playing first. And yeah, so we have violet green, red kite. That's two colors we are considering playing here. However, we also have one rodent eater that we are playing, and I just think that getting two more rodent eaters when you're looking at that many cards should be easier to get than to get four more color birds, and this one just has a much higher ceiling. So yes, that's why we are choosing that one. So we are currently in between rounds in the Brambling Blowout tournament that I'm a part of in the Discord. So I figured I will try to emulate more how a tournament game would be, and in tournaments we are only playing one opponent, so that's why I've gone and reduced my bot's opponent here. So take two nectars, so we can play the red kite, cycle the yellow-bellied sapsucker, and pick up a western meadowlark. That's interesting. So this one would allow us to lay 3 eggs rather than 2 eggs when we activate it. However, opponent will also gain 1 egg since they have a star nest. Now, my thinking is, I think I benefit more from having to spend fewer turns activating my grasslands than my opponent will benefit from having that single extra egg. So I will be playing the western meadowlark here, and that means we have to cycle the red kite if we are to cycle something. This is a 6-pointer for 2 food, but we will be looking at a lot of cards, so I don't think it is important to keep this card. So I rather want 1 point now, and to maybe have some in the future. And the white-throated swift, also a nice way to get rid of cards we don't want that we draw with the Willie-Wagtail. And yeah, now we need to lay eggs here. Maybe we lay eggs like this. We can only lay 1 egg since we have to have another nest like this to lay the third. But I think that extra egg helps us a lot more than it does our opponent. Then let's play the Willie-Wagtail, spend that egg, and now we look for good birds we want to play. We want high value birds to activate a lot of times in our forest. So yeah, let's also take some random foods here. Reset the bird tray. Bruce Blackbird is another great bird. However, yeah, it kind of works the same way as the white-throated swift. However, which one of these do we keep? I think the white-throated swift is better since it's not locked to only lay eggs on itself. So let's cycle that one and have to Northern Gannet. Okay. This one is another bird that can have Western Middlelark eggs on it, so that's good. But let's go further down here, pick up some more accessible food, reset the bird tray, pick up the Baltimore Oriole. It's a 9-pointer. 9-pointers are always good, but I'm unsure if I want to have it here since it doesn't generate the extra points. I rather want it to 1 point now, and then we can take a random card. Grey Butcherbird. It is a hit or miss card, but since we will be activating the grasslands a lot, I think that it's a valuable pickup here. We can also pick it up with the Willie-Wagtail. So let's take 2 nectars here, pick up the Grey Butcherbird, and cycle the Inca Dove. And yeah, I think we'll take the Black-tailed Godwit. It can also take the Western Middlelark eggs, and it will earn us no new bonus card. And yeah, we can easily play that. So Butcherbird first, I think. Yeah. Spend our eggs. We only need to spend 1 egg, right? I was like, why didn't it take both eggs? Let's see. And then I think we want to take more food, play the Black-tailed Godwit, play the white-throated swift, and then we need to gain some more eggs. So to do that we need 2 more nectars. Miss on that. And let's reset here. Take up the common chaffinch. That's interesting. Is it interesting enough? So we gain 1 card, maybe a turn. Yeah, no, it's not interesting enough for us. We rather cycle that for a point than to have it around. I guess the common styling could be pretty great for us. The ability to tuck or cage tuck 5 food at the end of each round could be valuable for us as we are going for a high forest build, but I don't think we will be playing it until round 3, since we already have plans here. So let's do this. Birds that can only live in the wetlands, that's a whiff, I think. But we could see what's available for us here. Neither of these cards are particularly interesting for what we're going for here. Maybe the Yellow Hammer could do something for us, but that's also a card that wants to spend our food. I'll just take this card and tuck it under something later. So, last egg I want to have under the white-throated swift. I don't want to overpay for it, so let's take some more food over here. Also take a rodent since we have the rododentalist. And yeah, that doesn't work. I don't care too much for the long-tailed tits, so let's discard that. pick up the cerulean warbler, and cycle cockatiel to pick up the red-tailed hawk. That we will play in our forest habitat here, so we can have additional points from our forest every time we activate. Let's see. Yeah, we are winning this one by far. Next round we need to place eggs into at least this guy's nest. But yeah, also let's cache food for additional eggs. Took a card. I guess we took this card since that can get us additional points every activation. The eggs on those, and that's 6 eggs from one habitat activation. And yeah, opponent has plenty of star nests, so there's no guaranteed free eggs from Willie-Wagtail. Let's try to once again try to make the butcher bird work. I guess we take the yellow-headed blackbird. It's a 4-pointer that gets us halfway towards wetland scientist. We could do it together with the northern gannet. So they are 9, 12 points over 2 turns. But then we have to discard something to pick up something. Yeah, I don't think I want to prioritize doing it with the forward. We can pick up better birds later. For example, the main duck is a pretty good bird. What is the opponent doing? The opponent looks like they want to go for a forest build here, so we have to make sure that they don't get that. And I think the correct thing is to maybe discard the starling. No, let's discard the gannet here, just to take the main duck so the opponent won't get it. And then the question is it worth changing up our plans just to go down here every turn? So we only draw 2 cards until we get up here, so the main duck will tuck 2 cards and gain 1 grain. That can be 3 points every turn, combined with the common starling. I don't think that's better than what you have going on here, which is getting better food and maybe getting points, and using the food and the card draw to play good birds. Also, we can just gain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points from egg activations here, so yeah, I'm not gonna prioritize taking the main duck here, or playing it, but I will take it so the opponent won't get it. Let's play the red-tailed hawk. I guess we also try to play Burrowing Owl this turn. It is a rhododentalist bird, so it will help for that. And yeah, we also want to play the common starling, I think, with all the food we are gaining. Three nectars is pretty good. We get to take that one. Finally, we get a proper activation of the butcher bird. Reset the tray. Neither of these birds can be picked by us, but I guess we can cycle the main duck, and which one of these is best for us? We don't have that many birds for the bobolink to hit. Or I mean, it could hit 1, 2, 3, 4 birds. That's an 8-pointer. Yeah, it's not good enough. I think at this point the Kakapur is also worth considering. It's a yellow bird, but it also gets us up there, and it gets up to 4 food pieces a turn. Yeah, So, burying all first. Take off the eggs of these guys. We only need to take the one egg. I don't know why I keep thinking that we need 2 eggs in the third column for no apparent reason. And let's also do the common starling. And then I will take more food and be happy about that. We can cage nectar on the starling, so it's pretty good. Nope. Okay. I forgot that now we have to sack the cockapoo if we want to take a bird here. Is that worth it? Also, I did forget to take eggs. Take eggs for our nests here. That's actually very bad. Opponent gains 6 points on us rather than we gain 3 points on them. So that's a 9 point. That's a 9 point wrong action here. But that's why we are doing practice runs, is to feel this pain and then do better later. Okay. Do I rather want to play the Frototony Warbler than the cockapoo? The effect on playing this rather than playing this is basically that I can emulate. Oh yeah, I did get a bonus card that got 4 points, or 5 points even, since we can also gain a point from checking that. So yeah, that's I think that's the correct play. Also, we have the opportunity to play it here in the wetlands if needed. Okay, they got even more eggs, so it wouldn't have been a really easy win. So yeah, okay. Let's see. We can pick up either of these cards and cycle that to play the Barn Owl. So I think we can play the Frototony Warbler in the wetlands instead. And still get up to 3 over here. Let's do this. Try to make that work. Nice. Here. Awesome. You will take this bird, and then we will cycle that for the Barn Owl. Then we will play the Barn Owl over there. Right, yes. Now this means that we need to go here one more time, but that's not a problem. We get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points, maybe 9. We only need to have something to cage over there, or discard rather. That's a point. That's not a point. That's also a disappoint. I don't think we are playing either of these, but let's just take the Painted Bunting and cycle it to pick up American Crow. And then we take food once more, because we want the extra food, so that we can still cage on the starling while playing the Frototony Warbler, and we want to be able to toss away 2 foods over here, so we can tuck a card at the White-footed Swift rather. But yeah. It's as long as we have enough food to play this guy, it's like irrelevant which kind of food we actually pick. Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. We'll take that guy and take you to take another one. House Finch. So this is 9 food. We want to play this one for 3 of them, and we can. We only need 1 of the cards to go here. So let's discard 1 card, and let's discard Let's discard 1 nectar. And yeah, then we just lay eggs. Ooh, we hit that. We hit this. And we lay eggs. And let's put that on the owl. Ooh. The owl. Then we spend 3 nectars playing this bird. Oh no. Was that last turn? Oh god, I thought I had 1 more action cube left. Well, that happens. It's a shame. We didn't tie there then. So some bad round turn management from me here, and round end management. It's early in the morning. I'm glad this isn't a proper what you call it, match in a real tournament. We did get a nectar. Getting a nectar against bots ain't that bad or hard. But yeah, I really liked the Willie-Wagtail and violet bird in the forest combo. I think they really worked well together, and yeah, we got a lot of tucked cards here. And yeah, 118. It ain't bad for score. I don't think we got a single free resource from our opponent here. So yeah, happy about that score in this game. Let's do another one and see where we get. So in case I split these, I'll take the introduction again. Hi everybody, welcome to another episode. This is Wingspan, the Steam Edition, and this is my opening hand, and I'm the Harbinger. Would you look at that? We once again get the yellow rump attacker in the forest and the Willie-Wagtail. I think this is going to be a great game. We also have the common cuckoo, which can lay 3 eggs for us, which will be awesome. This basically means we can just live in the forest for the entire game. It also works really well with the kinds of birds we have here. Both of these are ball nests, and yeah, we want birds in the forest, birds with ball nest, cards in hand. This just really works. Do we also take the bullfinch and the hooded warbler? I don't think we take all of them, even though they are ball nests. Let's see, what's here? Large birds, birds and habitat with fewest birds. I think this one, getting that up to 3 birds in every habitat is very easy, so let's take that. And this even goes up to 8 if we are pretty lucky. I don't think we're gonna need a bullfinch, or wait, we don't have any birds other than that gives us additional food, so it's something to consider here. However, the grain and the in the cherries are on the same parts as the nectar, so it would be nice denying nectars from the opponent, but yeah. I don't think I want these. Hood Warbler just clogs up the forest where we want to play point gaining birds. So yeah, let's. Oh, I want one of them so I can tuck them to the yellow rump warbler. So yeah, we play this guy first, then gain food for the common cuckoo, and then wait a little bit for the Willie-Wagtail, and the show should be on. Also, we have 9 egg spaces for this guy to lay eggs, so I don't think that will ever be an issue. No, we are sacrificing the first round end goal, and ooh, maybe if we can also pick up the duration not touch, that would be pretty nice. Cycling this guy into this guy I think is really good, just because he can gain us points, and if we're desperate we can spend those points on playing birds. Yeah, okay, this is a proper game plan. Play the yellow rump warbler, and next turn we gain food to play this guy, and tuck this guy to pick up that guy. And yeah, we are free to do so. Take those foods, play that, pick up this guy, be very happy. So let's look at what our opponent is doing after this next turn. So yeah, we know opponent has played the blue throat and a barred owl. Not too scared about that. Yeah, I'm just going to be playing the common cuckoo and for 2 nectars, and happy about that. And I think the turn order here is we play the wagtail first, then the raise and nut hatch, and taking it from there. Let's see. Kestrel is kind of interesting. Double-crested cormorant could also be interesting for us if we get more birds to put in the wetlands for activations, but since we will be getting a steady supply of additional foods, but I think the priority should be to build up over here, and if I'm reading the opponent correctly, they should maybe give us even more free food. So let's spend 1 turn in the grasslands, taking the initial eggs we need to build up our grasslands, and yeah, I want to be able to draw cards in the forest here, and then we have 1 activation, and then we can play the nut hatch and be off to the races. And yeah, as long as the common blackbird is here, we can at least pick up something with the Willie-Wagtail. So that's nice. Taking that, then we will cycle it for a random card, I guess. The red kite. Okay. we are seeing quite a lot of the same cards we had the last round. So you might ask yourself, did the computer actually shuffle between rounds? Yeah. Sometimes the shuffles just is bad. So that's that, I guess. Now this one is completely out of the waters for us. Never a part of a plan. However, yeah, let's just pick up some more foods. And do we play the magpie lock? We do plan to have a lot of eggs in our forest, so discarding 2 eggs from a forest ain't that bad. We will be having enough food, so yeah, let's have this and tuck the red kite to pick up whatever. So ideally we'll pick up like something like the white-bellied eagle, or anything else, or a great horned owl, or something that can properly give us lots of points in the forest. Common swift is also a really nice pickup for us. We will be getting tons of food here in this engine, so I guess picking up the Eastern Phoebe, then cycling it for the common swift is a pretty neat idea here. Like this, and okay, let's take the long-tailed tit instead, since that's just a really worse card for what we are planning to do here. And yeah. Oh, House Finch, that's definitely something we want. Black-billed magpie, we don't care about that, so opponent can't really have it. They can really have both of those. We don't have a single predator yet, so take this and cycle the Eastern Phoebe to Bald Eagle. This is like a great card to be playing at the game end. However, it has to be grasslands bird, so we can't. Yeah, I think priorities is to play the house finch as fast as possible here. Do we lay eggs first or after playing the common swift? I guess the correct idea is to do this first. Discard one additional food for the egg, since it doesn't matter if the point is an active egg or on a tucked card for the common swift. However, it does matter since we can spend eggs to increase tempo. So yeah, let's do this. We will be spending the nectars for the house finch, so it's fine to play with the vertebrae here. And let's toss, I guess, a rodent to lay a third egg here, and let's spread the love. We want to have eggs on these nests later, but I think we can get some more free eggs from the cuckoo also across the game. So those two. And yeah, of course, I think we will play the bald eagle. It is a 9-pointer. 9 points are pretty good to be playing. I don't know if we will be playing it this turn. Maybe we will be playing the magpie lock this turn, or next turn rather. We are winning the round and goal. We are on the good way to be leading the second one. Yeah, let's take one nectar to play the magpie lock next turn. Then we'll just take as many vertebrae we can, which is apparently just one. Then we'll take, I guess, food we need for the bald eagle. Of course, I forget we need to cycle something. I guess cycling the bald eagle usually is wrong, but we have to cycle something. Let's pick the black-billed magpie, so we have something to cycle here. Scissor-tailed flycatcher. Now this is a great card to play with the magpie lock, since it's an 8-pointer we can play at the end of the game. And yeah, we don't want to activate it since it gains opponent's vertebrae, but we like vertebrae, don't we? We give vertebrae to our swift here. So maybe it's not wrong to play it early. Anyway, magpie lock gets played now, and yeah, we could of course play this scissor-tailed flycatcher. Yeah. Okay, we need to remember to pay attention to this round and goal, and to whatever good birds are in the bird tray for us. Now, we can cycle the magpie, so that's fine. Maybe Australian pipit is something we can play with your magpie lock. It's 8-pointer for 2 eggs. Yeah. Let's take food to play the flycatcher. Take the magpie. Greater prairie chicken is, I think, funnier to play than the Australian pipit. Yeah. So let's. I guess we want to take one of these cards just to guaranteed get something. Cooper's Hawk. Is that our final forest bird? Just so we can guarantee that we always get 4 foods. No, we want the American Robin. Oh yes, we do want that. That will be 3 actions. So yeah, it will like tuck like 5 or 6 cards. I think that's a higher chance than the Cooper's Hawk hitting that many times. I don't know, it's a 1-pointer. But it lets us look at many more cards. Yeah. Let's take more stuff here. I think we only need one more nectar, and we need to find our vertebrae. You pick up the robin. You pick up the grosbeak, and you tuck the grosbeak for something better. Thank you. There is a free egg. Yeah, now we need to spend food here, excess food. Like this, to lay 1, 2, 3, 4 eggs. Let's see. Okay, so now we have enough eggs to play the robin. Do we play the robin or do we play this flycatcher? We'll have 2 actions left afterwards. I think we of course we do both. So this one first, since we need to get rid of our nectar. Thank you. That's the one I need. And I guess we are after opponents, so we can wait with our decision whether or not we lay more eggs or not until we know what they do. And if they lay eggs, we also get a free egg to the correct nest type. And yeah, we won that. Now we just need to pick up more vertebrae for the common swift, while trying to make this one into a good water bird, high power water bird. Yeah. Okay. So neither of let's take fish, since that's can be good for water birds. And this gray catbird. I don't think this is worth playing. Where do we put it? Yeah, it's just a 5-pointer. Doesn't work for us. Fringus hawk doesn't really work. We need to pay attention to this this one. Pick up a belted kingfisher, and I guess we really want something to put into our wetlands. So since we have basically already have 5 birds in both the forest and in the grasslands here, every bird we play here will be worth 2 more. I guess the logged shriek is a 5-pointer that can gain more points if opponents takes rodents from the food tray, but yeah, it's just 3 points. Let's look here for what we're looking for. I guess we can take 1 fish, take some vertebrae, thank you. Take the key, I think. Or no, they have the same effect, but the key can spend excess food for more bonus cards. So let's take that one. Let's continue tucking. I guess we can take the loggerhead shriek, as it's at least something. Then we can take the northern cardinal here and tuck the cardinal to go look for something else. Ay. There is one of the eggs we need. So going here we get 1, 2, 3 points and food. We do need to be playing good stuff though. So this is a 6-pointer, this is a 5-pointer. we care about the order we play them in case we get data scientist? Probably. But we only have 2 birds to play, so we can afford to go look for more. We also want nectar to play them, so yeah, let's take that. Take the nectar, and I guess another vertebrae, and yeah, tuck the yellow throat, see the waxwing, okay. Tuck that again. I guess this is a 6-pointer. That's also larger than these 2. Reset the tray. Song sparrow, but you can trade it into a barn owl. Okay. And now I think spending our turns here playing birds is the correct play. It would be nice having the common stalling too, but we can't. I think we waste too many turns. I think we waste a turn picking it up to be playing it later. It's the opportunity cost of not playing birds we already have, and yeah. So, what are our priorities here? I think we want to play them in an ascending order. We want to play this one first, since that in theory can gain an additional point. And yeah, then we hope for Relentless or anything else good to pop up from the key. Let's see. Yeah, we spend. What food are we spending here? I think we play Logged Head Shriek with. No, let's regroup and rethink. Since we can play the Belted Kingfisher with 2 fish, we won't have to pay a vertebrae, which we plan to use on the Common Swift to play the birds. So yeah, that's. Or we have plenty of grains available, but also it's worth one more point. No, I was planning to. That was annoying, but fine. I was planning that so decently in my head, and then my mouse just clicked way too stupid. Fine. We were now playing the barn owl, and no, we are not paying that. We are paying this because we have plenty of excess grains here. And we'll play the common buzzard for the last one here. Ooh, thank you. So yeah, this is pay the food cost. Yes, no. We pay the food cost with a fish and a grain, and that's also plenty of points. Yes. Okay. I totally thought we might have whiffed on that we need to have 2 eggs in the forest to activate the magpie lock. Oof, that would have been bad. Also, we need food to play the key, but yeah, we can mash together 3 of these foods and still have 2 foods to discard to get another bonus card. Okay, so we then take these eggs, and then we play the key. For those fruits, yes. That one doesn't work for us. Luckily, the key lets you discard additional food to draw additional bonus cards. So, in theory, we could sacrifice 9 points to draw 9 bonus cards, but I think sacrificing the 2 food that doesn't cost us additional points is enough here. And we pick up Falconer, which gives us 4 points. Could we have done better on the next card? Maybe, but it will cost us points, so I'm happy with this decision. Oh! I did not realize that I got an achievement for that. I really think we'd have all the 5 colors in Habitat before. But yeah, I guess that's nice too. So how is this looking for final points? It looks pretty nice. Crossing 50 here. That I think talks about a 120-125 game. And 125 is pretty decent. We got 1 or 2 extra. We got quite a few extra resources from our opponent. So, ooh, 134. Okay, that's not too bad. Yeah. So these 2 games were quite similar in that we in both games had the Willie-Wagtail, and then we had a Tucker afterwards that can pick up whatever good card was left there, but we didn't ever get a proper high value bird to like drop plenty of resources into. We just had a really good forest engine going, which made us win the nectar game. We got 3 eggs from the cuckoo, which was pretty nice. We had pretty decent luck with the round end goals that we scored pretty good in. Also, you also need to compare your scores to your opponent, not necessarily how many points you gained yourself. So when neither of us gained point in the first one, that's completely fine. 134 is a pretty respectable score. Of course, I am very curious to what we might have picked up if we tossed away some more food, but I think these 4 points are pretty good. And yeah, happy with these 2 games we got on stream here. So yeah, also nice that we get this achievement. I didn't know I didn't have it, so always nice to get those things out of the way. Which one of the games did you like the best? The first one or the second one? I think having 2 back-to-back games with the Willie-Wagtails and just showing off how it could really work was really nice here. So yeah, awesome luck. Thank you for watching, guys. I really enjoy making these videos, and I hope you also enjoy watching them. This has been Harbinger, and Harbinger is out.